If you want to write a book and become a best-selling author, you're in the right place. At Elite Online Publishing, we can help you create, publish, and market your book so that it becomes a #1 bestseller. We work with a limited number of authors to ensure that they receive the best possible service. So if you want to learn how to write and publish a book that will empower you to smartly grow your brand, business, and credibility, apply today. We look forward to working with you.
Hey everyone, welcome. It's Melanie Johnson, your host, along with Jen Foster. Hey Jen.
Hey everyone.
Welcome to our Elite Publishing podcast. Everything about books, writing, publishing, marketing your book. Today we are welcoming Tony Wang, and he wrote an ebook that helped get him through college from the proceeds of it. Can't wait to hear his story and share it with you, along with the other ebooks and different things he promoted doing that. So welcome, Tony. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you, guys. It's great to be back.
Well, thanks, Tony. Tell us a little bit about how you came up with the idea to write an ebook.
Yeah, so it started for my 17th birthday, my dad gave me like $200. That was a nice birthday present. And I was just thinking like, okay, what do I want to do with it? What do I want to do with this money? And then I had the idea, why don't I invest it into starting a business so that I can make more money? And the first thing I did wasn't selling the ebook. It was creating an affiliate website where I sold magic tricks, where I promoted magic tricks. So it was like learnstreetmagic.com or something. And it was just a blog where I reviewed different magic products. Every time someone bought one of the magic products, I got like 30% commission or something. And I made a couple $100 doing that. I'm like, wow, this is really cool. And then I realized that as an affiliate, I can only do so much, that if I had my own course or book, that I could make a lot more. So I was just thinking, okay, what can I sell? As like a 18-year-old kid at the time, I didn't really have that much experience with things, but I did have a passion for skateboarding. So I decided to write and compile a book on how to do skateboarding tricks and then just sell it. So as far as writing the book, that was pretty straightforward. It was just my own experience and also looking at other guides online and just making everything very, very neat so that if someone wanted to learn, and this was before YouTube. Now you can just Google like how to do a kickflip and then you have it there. Before it was like, that didn't exist. Or no, it wasn't. It was when YouTube wasn't that popular. YouTube already launched, but yeah, I wrote the book and then I knew I needed to sell it. So I didn't know anything about selling. And what I did was I found another sales letter that was about like a magic course. So then I just kind of copied the formatting of it, the structure. Like, okay, at first I start with the headline, then I start with the introduction, and then I start with some benefits, and then just made it all about skateboarding. So I did that. And then so I had my book and the sales letter, and now I needed some testimonials. So I went to a skateboarding forum. And I just like told everyone, hey, like I'm launching this book, just message me, I'll give you a copy, and it would be great if you could review it. And then let me use the review for the website. So I got a bunch of reviews that way, testimonials. And then I launched everything. And of course, no sales because no one could find the website. So then I went to YouTube and then I searched for how to skateboard, and the top video, which had, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views, I contacted the owner of that channel and then just told him I would pay him like, I forget, like $50 a month if he could put my link in there. He did that. And then that's how I got it off the ground.
Wow, I love all that. Let me just unpack some of it, because I love your story of really just the entrepreneurial mindset, right? Like, how can I do this or how can I do that? And let me take this letter and just make it towards skateboarding. So I love that you were innovative that way. But also, I think it's great that you thought to go to the skateboarding conference, because a lot of times people will be like, okay, I wrote this book, I hope people buy it. And they just put it up on Kindle and they're like, oh, yay, no one bought it. Like, I wonder why. Oh, because no one's read it. No one's left reviews. No one knows about it. So I love that you went to the marketing conference or the skateboarding conference to get.
It was an online forum.
Oh, an online forum. Yeah. It wasn't even a conference, it was an online forum, and ask for the reviews. So I love that, because then your website is credible, right? Then you're
exactly, yeah.
So now, did you sell the ebook on Kindle too, or was it just on your website?
I think this was before Kindle.
Yeah.
This was like
That's
before
right.
Amazon. It was when Amazon was still a bookstore, probably.
Yeah.
And it was just my website. So I used a service called ClickBank,
Mhm.
where you can you can publish your own product, and then they take care of the payment processing, all of that stuff, the tech stuff, and then you can even manage affiliates. So
Mhm.
eventually, I just had affiliates who were also promoting the book, and I would get commission from, or they would get commission from sales.
Cool.
And one thing that was funny was just thinking about it now, like back up, because it was a lot of kids that bought my books, and they didn't have credit cards or PayPal or anything. One of the options was like I took checks by mail. So every month I would get like all these like, these letters from kids with like really bad handwriting with like a check inside from their parents. I had to go to the bank and cash those.
That's so cool.
And this gives me thoughts, like we've told our authors before, you want everything on Amazon, right? You want your book everywhere books are sold to actually publish, but then you can also have the ebook where you're just getting 100% of the money. You're not splitting it with anybody. And today, like people are like, well, I just don't want a PDF, like in today's world, right? Where then you can't really have it on any device, but we sell something called a flip book. And the flip book, you can open up on any device, just like you would a Kindle book. So we're having our authors do that, where they can offer this flip book, but people can opt in to get it, right? Where you get, well, even if they buy it from you on your website, now you're getting their information, where you don't get any of that information when people buy your book on Amazon. They give you nothing. You have no idea who your audience is. But now if they buy it, you put it on Amazon, but then you also have it on your website and promote it different ways like that. Then also you're getting now your target audience that you can retarget them with other products and services.
Right.
Like now that you know those people, you could actually sell them skateboards if you wanted, or send them an affiliate link to skateboards or different things that are tied into that. So that's a great way to do it. So take Tony's lead on that. Even though he was like pre kind of Amazon, you can still do that same thing today using a flip book.
Mhm. Well, and I also love that you found the top video, the viral video, the one who got a lot of views, and just said, I'm just going to contact him and say, hey, put this link in your YouTube channel. So I love that, because you really just went to the top skateboarder and said, hey, check out my ebook and you can sell it. So did you give him a commission for that, or?
I don't think he got commission. Eventually, I'm trying to think. No, I just paid him on a monthly basis.
Oh, nice.
It was just like a space ad. But yeah, looking back, it's like, I think nowadays, I think at the time, because there was a lack of information on how to do these things, so I'm like, all right, I got to figure it out. I'm just going to try a bunch of different stuff. Nowadays, there's like courses and everything, and trainings, but yeah, just thinking about how it was like kind of fun back then, where I had no idea what I was doing and just experimenting.
Right. Well, and people do it all day now, where they just pay people to talk about their product on TikTok or whatever.
But you didn't stop there. You helped other people. You said do some ebooks as well.
Yeah, so digital courses. So I helped a game designer launch his course on how to design high quality video games.
And we always say your course is your book and your book is your course. So he could take the course, just transcribe the whole thing and turn it into a book really easily as well, because people consume things in a different way. So it's a great way to repurpose content. So if you're a course creator out there, then go ahead and take your course, make it into a book, and then people will want to buy your course from the book, and vice versa too. So if you have a book, then you should be thinking about turning it into a course.
Yeah, one piece of marketing advice I heard from Dan Kennedy, who's a legend in direct response marketing. He was saying that, and this is something that I'm implementing, that the book is really just a marketing tool a lot of times, where it's just to establish your credibility as an author, a thought leader, an expert. So the book should have sales elements in it, obviously not like, be like a sales letter or anything, but just have like nudges to go to your website, sign up to your email list, and things like that. And one of the other benefits of publishing a book is people that read books over just watch video courses, they're going to be better quality customers a lot of times, because they're readers, they're going to implement information.
That's true. I didn't consider that. So keep that in mind. Book readers are better, higher quality customers. So if you get a lead from a book, it's a higher quality customer and probably easier to convert into a customer. So a better quality lead. Love that.
Well, tell us, like, if I want to think about writing an ebook, I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I should write a book. I kind of have an idea. What would you tell someone who's on the fence about getting their book done?
I think, I mean, I would say just go for it, but also think about, what is keeping you from wanting to do that, and work out that inner conflict. Because the best way I found to achieve, success in any project is to get rid of those inner conflicts. And I think most people, where a lot of people that I worked with, I still do some coaching, like some personal mentorship and coaching. They get stuck because they don't realize that they do have an inner conflict. And then when they have a goal, they don't pursue that goal with full certainty or effort, because they always feel like, it's going to fail, or all these different reasons. So getting rid of the mental chatter early on, that's going to help make the process a lot easier, a lot more enjoyable. So really working that out. Or you might, you might kind of work on that inner conflict a bit and just realize, oh, I don't want to write a book. I'd rather, stay home and take care of my kids. And whatever it is, you're going to be happy doing whatever you're doing, rather than kind of like going back and forth.
We have a potential author that's been talking to me for 7 years. And I'm not the one who reached out to him. He reached out to me when we first started our company. Oh, Melanie, I want to talk to you about publishing my book and writing my story. So 7 years have gone by. I just talked to him again this week. I'm going to go with you when I do the book. I'm going to do it. And he'll start different parts of it. He even did a VIP day with us. And then that was almost a year ago. So, it just kind of, and that really was going home to me of, all right, we're going to call him Joe for lack of a better name, and just say, Joe, I think you have some inner conflicts about this book. You need to work out what the inner conflict is, so then you can move ahead, because part of you honestly wants it. You keep calling me 3 times, 4 times a year saying you want to do the book, but you don't do it. So there must be that inner conflict. You need to work with someone to get through that.
Yeah.
Maybe he should call Tony and help him through his spiritual
Tony,
coaching.
There you go.
Well, Tony, tell us where people can go to find you and get more information about you and hire you as a coach if they're looking for that.
Yeah, I'm actually not taking on new coaching clients right now, but people can feel free to just contact me anyways, just connect. And my website is tonywang.gg.
Great. We'll put that up in the show notes.
Thanks for joining us, Tony. We really appreciate you. And if you're thinking about writing a book and you want to become a bestseller, reach out to us at eliteonlinepublishing.com and fill out the author submission form, and we'll see if you're a good fit for us. Have a great week, everybody, and happy writing.
Bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
If you want to write a book and become a best-selling author, you're in the right place. At Elite Online Publishing, we can help you create, publish, and market your book so that it becomes a #1 bestseller. We work with a limited number of authors to ensure that they receive the best possible service. So if you want to learn how to write and publish a book that will empower you to smartly grow your brand, business, and credibility, apply today. We look forward to working with you.